his whole life has been like a very messy, reckless, blindfolded, really icy road. Like, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And I just basically said, hey, move over, I'm driving. And he goes, oh, thank God. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the coolest dog training channel right here on YouTube. I'm Tom Davis, America's canine educator. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Today is going to be episode number 2 with Henry the reactive dog. If you haven't seen episode number 1, simply click the link above to watch the full episode. Now, Henry's owner has worked with 6 other dog trainers and is on her last straw. She's desperate for help, and in this episode we're going to start actually introducing other dogs into the mix and try to do things that nobody else has accomplished. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. So I'm going to switch you to a slip collar, because like I said, this dog's whole life he's gotten away with all this stuff. You're coming in frustrated, like, I haven't, and this is just going to get in your way, this easy walk.
This was the final solution after we burned through so many different styles. We did try the gentle leader over his face. He would do a face plant in the dirt.
Yep. So what I'm going to do is, in a situation like that where we only have a little bit of time, my game plan normally would be go for a walk, work on heel, work on leave it over the course of a couple days. But we don't have that, so we're just gonna, right now, if you're like, help me, that's what I'm doing, okay? So you can already see the difference in his behavior. What the hell? Yeah, because you have to realize that he's a dog and his whole life has been, please, 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 somebody tell me what to do.
I want to tell him. I just don't know how.
Yeah. So we're gonna go over that. What's up, big guy? Where's my big man? Yeah. Good. Sit. Good. Good. So I'm just hanging out with him for a second, just so he can get to know me, right, big man? There. Good. Sit. Good. Heel. Good.
I will put you in and
sit. Good. So that's what I need from him. I need for him to look at me and go, oh, "You're serious, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man. This is." But the thing is like, it's not a scary process. Like, he's not afraid of what I'm doing. He's just like, "Oh,
he wants to know."
Sit. Good. Yeah. So I'm gonna get and demand engagement with him. Sit. So I'm going to create a real, so basically I'm the drill sergeant really quick without being that much of a drill. I'm just going to be consistent, and I'm just going to tell him what he can and can't do. That's all. But I'm only going to tell him the things that he knows how to do. Okay? Once I get him engaged with me and locked in where he knows, okay, you're serious and you're in charge, I'll bring another dog out, and you'll probably see him be less reactive, because he's not going to you see?
He does know watch me.
Okay, cool. Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Good. So I want him paying attention to me. Good, Henry. Good. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. So see that pop? Yeah. Heel. Come on. Heel. Good boy. Heel. Good. So I don't want him. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Sit. Good man. Heel. Sit. Good man. Heel. Good man. Where's your good boy? So lots of positive reinforcement, right? Like, good job, bud. Good. Yeah. Good. Sit. Good man. Heel. Stay. Do you stay?
Yeah.
Okay. Good man. Sit. Good. So I can't use a 6-foot leash, so I'm going to find a 4-foot leash. And I say I can't, I'm just being a baby. It's just harder for me to use a 6-foot leash, because there's so much, there's 2 more feet. Good. We see how his ears are back, and he's looking at me very like he just took like a bag of edibles. Sit. Good. He's very relaxed. Do you see his face? Okay. So that's a very it's very hard to explain.
No, yesterday when in the session, like he was red around the eyes, his ears were forward.
Yeah, I want him more submissive than anything. I basically, his whole life has been like, break, free, whatever your command is. His whole life has been like a very messy, reckless, blindfolded, really icy road. Like he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And I just basically said, hey, move over, I'm driving. And he goes, oh, thank God. So that's where you're gonna get that like submissive, almost like a thank you, I would call it. You're not gonna get that. You're gonna get, you can see stress from it, but you're gonna see stress from not knowing what I'm telling, he doesn't know what I'm telling him. Right now I'm doing very basic stuff and he's comprehending. He's super engaged with me, if you can tell. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, I think maybe how much pressure are you putting on the...
I'm gonna teach you that. I'm gonna teach you how to do all of this once I show you what our end goal is, okay? Good, but super loose, I'll explain it, okay? Good boy, okay? Anytime your elbow comes up just a little bit, you're telling him bad boy, bad dog, okay? So nice and relaxed, loose leash. Henry, sit. Oh, what a good man's. There's a good man's. Okay, break. Good boys. Good man's. That's a good boy. So we're creating a relationship, right, through balance. I'm like, hey man, I like you. We're gonna work together. You're gonna like it because I'm gonna give you a lot of positive reinforcement. But I'm not compiling 6 cheeseburgers down his throat. I'm like, hey, do this. Because does it make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. Right.
And he's so anxious. He's like biting my, like,
yeah.
Not intentionally, but
yeah.
It was clear that I was just feeding him while he was anxious.
Yeah. Exactly. It just, that drives me crazy when people do that. It's the same spectrum. They become obese, they become dependent on the food, and your relationship's garbage because they're like, gimme, 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 gimme. And you're like, what did I just create? Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to create a relationship with the dog that is really balanced, where I respect you, but you don't have to give me a $20 bill. I know what you want me to do, but you don't have to make me do it. That's what I'm creating.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make more sense to you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And I really like his calm state of mind right now. I'm working for that. That's what I worked on. Remember me? Heel. Good. Good. Shh. I'm just blocking him out. I'm making a, hey, it's okay, good. Good. Okay, let's go. Good. Shh, 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 shh. Little curiosity there, right? You get that curiosity belt going. Good. Sit. Sit. Good.
Why is he crying?
He's anxious. That he's wearing that. I want to go, but I don't, but I do, but I don't, but I kind of do, but then I don't, but then but who is that, right? And that's what you're seeing. Shh, shh. Yep. Good man's. What a good man's. Good man's. Yeah, good man's. Oh, good heel. Good heel. Heel. Sit. Good. Heel. Sit. Good man. Heel. Sit. Good. Good, Henry. Does he like the ball? Good. Good, Henry. Yes. What a good man. Okay, heel. Good. It's nice, right?
He has never been this close to a dog he didn't like meet as a puppy.
Yeah, and not react.
And not lose his mind.
So we're doing good?
Yeah.
Good.
The best we got in like weeks of training.
Sit.
Walking past a dog that we didn't know on the other side of the room with tons of treats going down the whole time.
Yeah, that's not what we do, because it doesn't make sense, because you're not thinking clearly. It's like you're comatose.
Yeah.
You know, where you're sitting there and they're just feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. You're not thinking. And you're not, like, you give an animal that food, even if they're not hungry, they're like, ooh. And that's...
No, I teach writing, and if I was just giving my students nothing but positive responses, they would never actually get any better.
Never. And if you didn't criticize and say, whoa, if you do it like this, it's going to be better. And actually, if you don't do it like this, you're going to get punished. They'll go, okay, and they'll be better.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we're working on. Nice.
What the hell?
It's like voodoo magic. That's the energy that I wanted, yeah.
People are walking in and out.
Yeah.
No issues.
Yeah. Okay, you're done. Go home. No, I'm just kidding. How I got this was the relationship first. Hey, bud. He trusts me. He knows that I'm in charge. And then I brought another dog out, and he said, I think that you know what you're doing, and I'm going to listen to you. Not one treat. It's okay. Yeah. He's a good boy. Do you have any questions?
I just need to learn how to do this.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'm going to walk him around. So I'm going to throw the ball for her. He's probably going to get up because she's going to go behind him. But if he doesn't react, it's a really good W, because having a dog run behind you is a very vulnerable thing.
Yep.
Sit. Yes. Yeah, good job, bud. Touch. So in that scenario right there, he saw the dog, and then he looked back at me.
He has never been able to sit still while another dog is moving around him.
Yeah. Us. What you think of that, bud? You're so sweet.
It doesn't even care now.
Left. See his nose going? Yes. Good man. Fui. Touch. Good man. And almost all of that was purely positive.
Yeah.
Right?
He is not in any pain.
No.
He's not upset.
No.
If anything, this is the least upset he has been in any training.
But it's the most effective. So what we're going to do is, when you're working with him, you're going to be good. You're going to be very binary, okay? So it's going to be either work or not work. So moving forward, heel.
Yep.
No pressure on the leash. So what a lot of people will do is they'll snap the leash and go heel. You're correcting the dog and asking the dog to do the same thing at the same exact time, which is confusing as hell. And so so the reason why he cut you off over here is because when you were turning, you were still having that conversation of like, in that moment, you'll throw it off.